Hey, we're live, right? Cool. Welcome everyone to the Media Gamers Podcast, episode 3. My name is Glenn. I will be hosting for this podcast. I think I'm hosting for this episode, right? Yeah. Okay, cool. Who else we got here?
Hi, friends.
Yeah, there. Cool. What's
Good
your name?
evening.
Hello, guys.
Don't just say hi. What is your name, bro? People aren't accustomed.
Hey. Why you being
What's
so
your
aggressive?
name?
Yo, too much vim.
All right, my name's Biggs. Happy?
Wagwan, Biggs.
What are you,
You know my
telling
thing.
me, bro? What
You
are
know my
telling me,
name.
bro?
You know who I am. You know my name's Rashid and that. You know the best.
My name's
You also
Mobs.
have Mobs.
I was born in Japan.
You weren't.
That's a
bro.
lot of caps, but you know
That's a
what?
lie.
Guess who?
His
Why
name's
you- I'm provoked.
his name's Mobs, and he's a Bengali boy.
Wait, you can go better than you, man.
Oh no way! Oh no
Wait,
way! Glenn, bro, that's
What? Did you think he was Pakistani?
I don't want to answer that question.
Hey, Glenn, that's poor from you.
I don't
Oh, that's poor from you. That is poor. We haven't even started yet. It's already gone left. That's poor from you.
Unbelievable.
I would
Hey,
take that to a
I wasn't sure. It's not like I
Let's say-
didn't think he was Bengali. It's just that I wasn't sure if he was.
So you never heard him speak his native tongue to Shanali?
Even if he did, do you think I would know the difference?
Bro, that's a whole load of racism. That's a
No,
whole
I just wouldn't know the difference.
So there's
Hey,
some-
say it again.
I just would not know. No, if you do not know a language, it's like how people would not know the difference between a Bayesian accent and a Jamaican accent. They won't know because they're not from there.
But you know Shanali's Bengali, so the fact that they've
Because she
spoken about it
mentioned it.
before,
She's mentioned it.
Guys.
yeah, and they've
let's move
spoken to each other in it. So
Let's move on, guys.
I wasn't there.
And that leads perfectly into our first topic. Is Glenn a racist? No, I'm joking.
The first actual topic is that I was just sitting down today and I was talking to a friend about this, and we were talking about pet peeves.
Okay.
And I think I spoke to you guys. I didn't ask you guys to actually think of some. We're going to go one by one until we probably will just run out of pet peeves. But what is one pet peeve, or what one thing you have that you just hate? You hate when people do it. You hate when it occurs. Whatever it could be. What do you hate? And by pet peeve, it has to be something like quite small. It can't be I hate when people kill my family. Everyone hates.
Oh,
of course. That's
I mean, I do be hating that. I do hate that a lot.
You're like that.
No, but seriously, it has to be something like
calm.
relatively small.
Calm, yeah.
So I'll start it off considering I hate it when I'm talking to someone and they'll be like, I need to talk to you, or we need to talk, and then won't tell me. They might disappear for hours, will not tell me what they need to talk about. I hate it with a burning passion. They'll just sit there and be like, we need to talk. I don't know if it's good, I don't know if it's bad, I don't know if someone's died. I don't know. It irks me. I know it's not going to be something mad. It's going to be something like, oh, what color should I do my nails, or some stupidness like
bro, please.
they'll sit there and tell me, oh, we need to talk, and then disappear. And so for like 4 hours, I'm just sitting here wondering what the hell you haven't even done anything wrong, but you think you have. You think you're going to be in trouble for something.
I hear that still. I hear that still.
I think the pause is for dramatical effect.
Grammatical, is what you just said.
What's dramatical?
Wait, dramatical?
You just said grammatical.
Wow. No. He's
Mob's
kind of
right now.
You know your parents will call you for something and they won't say a word until you come downstairs or whatever.
And it just builds up. It just builds up when you're walking down.
That's a pet peeve in itself right there, fam, boy.
It's when
you'll be walking upstairs, bare stressed, thinking, "Oh, what have I done?" And they'll be like, "Oh, Khalid, can you take the chicken out of the fridge?" But, Mum, you was downstairs. Why did you come upstairs to tell me that?
Everything you've done wrong in life just comes to your head.
Sometimes it's not even that. Sometimes it's just when they call you and say nothing.
Bro, and in fact, you'll respond. You'll respond like, yes.
I'll respond. I'll be like, yes, nothing.
Mom?
Yes,
Mom,
nothing.
Bro, you can be screaming down the house and they won't respond.
Can you get the lotion upstairs for me? The one that was
Bro, them ones there, and you'll be screaming, especially when you're screaming down, "Mom, are you calling me?" Silence. All right, boom. Let me go back to bed and go back to my game. I'm like, Khalid, I called you 10 times. No, you didn't. You didn't. I called you back.
Yeah, she did not.
I called you back. Where was the energy when I called you back?
This could all be fixed if they would just message you on your phone or something like that, fam.
Nah. Technology and my mum don't agree.
What the issue, fam? Like,
it's the ones where they go, why do I need to call you? We live in the same house. You should be able to hear me, huh? So where was that energy when I called your name? When I was calling you back?
Yeah. Rules don't apply to parents, and I feel like I'm gonna adopt that as soon as I'm a parent. Like as much as we hate it now, I have to carry on. I'm gonna call my child to pass me the remote.
carry on tradition.
I am going to. I have to. Like, there's no actual choice in it. If the remote's too far away from you, it's not at arm's reach. I'm calling someone. It has to happen.
Does your mum's come up to your room and then ask you if you're sleeping when you're sleeping?
You asleep? You sleep?
Yeah, when I'm sleeping, they'll be like, "Are you asleep?" While I'm sleeping, I'll be like,
"It's like, no, I'm awake."
Not now, not now. Clearly, that's funny.
Nah, so it's the annoying ones where they do the little tap on you as well, just to make sure you're asleep. And I'm like, brother, if you're tapping my head top, of course I'm not gonna sleep.
I'm sleeping, please. Leave me alone.
Having sweet dreams about your WCW, about last night dinner and them things there, and you hear in your dreams, all of a sudden you're thinking, wake up. Why are you not awake?
Sleep. When I was young and I used to stuff my PSP underneath my pillow and pray that she just leaves me alone. I just hear a tap in between my eyebrows.
Bro, it's the one where you're playing the game and then the audio from the game. You randomly accidentally set on the volume button and the volume goes all the way to the max. Next thing you know, you hear.
You got very confused with the game. What's that?
I'm playing old school Jack and Dexter, and that stuff is cranked up to them.
Bro, you're straggling. You're hoping your mom goes away. The door's about to close. You're thinking, yes, I'm away. You pick up your PSP, and then as you pick up your PSP, you're like, oh, you thought you were here.
When people come into your room and don't shut them.
Oh my gosh,
bro! It's like, why did you enter, bro? It's like the ones that will turn the light on and just leave. Like,
that's my brothers.
That respect level of just leaving that door wide open. Oh my gosh,
it's like, what's the reason for them?
Especially when you're sleeping as well, then you have to get up and close it.
Actually, I've got one as well, a pet peeve. When people pretend to be smarter than they actually are.
Oh, thank you,
bro. Come on. Yes, this one here.
It's the ones where you're having a conversation. Like you could be having any old conversation. This happened a lot at uni. I'm not even gonna say names, but it's when we're having a conversation.
I want to know names. Now you better message it to me.
Can we get it in the chat? Can we get it in the chat?
I listen.
I actually want to know who it is.
I might be name drop.
No, fam. There was one time I think we were sitting at. Actually, I don't even need to say names. You're not gonna know who it is from the moment I say the story. There was one time we was talking about sexual interactions and stuff at uni, and then basically, and this is like, okay, cool. Speak your point. Say your piece. And I'm thinking, you're talking down to man like one's one little fish, like I don't know what I'm talking about. And you're making it out like I'm some dumbass who doesn't know what he's doing or anything like that. Is that even simple conversations like that? It's when people talking down to you like, oh yeah, you don't know about this. I do this. You don't know about that. And you're sitting there thinking, but I've been doing that. I know about that.
Trying to impress. God damn.
What?
I feel like we're talking about similar people. Because the same person will do that. Will do all this extra stuff in the coursework, but get the same grade as me. I'm just confused as to like how that actually happens. We'll sit there, get the top grades. This. Why do we both have right, explain to me? Why do we both have the same grade?
Goddamn grades.
Fam, respectfully, there was a lot of people who were trying to tell me how to do my dissertation, and they got 2 2s and I got a 2-1. That's what I'm going to say on that one.
Yeah. Okay.
Sitting there trying to tell me what to do. These times there you failed. Bloody failures. I hate dumbasses.
There was another one for me. Is Micromanager.
God.
Micromanager, especially like in any context. It doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter what context it is. If I feel like someone's watching over my shoulder, I no longer want to do whatever the hell I was doing. Like I don't even like people being in the kitchen with me if I'm doing something, because the amount of comments that I hate cooking in the kitchen. Not that I cook often, but I hate cooking in the kitchen. Back when I used to live with my mom, she would come into the kitchen and she would just like look around. And I'm like, something's going to come of this. She's going to say something. It's going to irk me, and I'm just going to want to dash the point. Because at this point, like, she was looking for something to be like, either annoyed about or to critique. or something. Or like, dude, you look at what I'm making. Like, oh, I don't look at that. I don't ask you. It's
Is that, bro?
Fam, you're sitting there cooking, everything's sweet. You may have your jams on in the background, and then there's coming in. Fam, when I was living at my auntie's house, there was one time I was cooking fried rice and prawns, bro. She just came in the kitchen, didn't even say anything, just looked over my shoulder, looked at my pot, and went, just
God, that's the
Leave me
fam.
just
alone.
And you know the thing is when they do it and then they come to taste it, I was like, see, let me taste it, see if you've done it right. You don't even know what I'm cooking. I never see you make stir fry in your life. Why are you here?
Oh my god. I hate being. I don't like when people are in the same space as me for a while. Like if I'm in the kitchen, even if you're doing something completely different in the kitchen,
I'd like
I don't want to be there.
I said, go away.
I don't
You're in my
space. You're welcome.
No, but I purposely came in the kitchen when no one was in the kitchen. But now you can't me in the kitchen. You're not in the kitchen.
Yeah,
Why?
no, I feel that.
Why?
Like, have you guys ever been like dishing up foods, and it's just like, you wait for everyone to finish dishing up so you could dish up, and then you're finally starting, and someone comes back in the kitchen to get something. I'm just like, bro, I gave you all this time. Like, what do you want from here? Is like, I want to make a cup of tea. Why didn't you make it when you was in here before? You was the first one to dish up, like, bro.
You don't want a conversation. You actually don't want a conversation with anyone. You purposely go in there when no one's there, and someone comes in and starts talking. Is like, it happens a lot of work.
Bro, that's not a pet peeve, bro. Have you guys ever been on the toilet and then someone trying to have a whole conversation with you?
I hate that. Burning passion.
Listen,
it's like I'm trying to
toilet
focus,
time is private time. Toilet time is private time. Sometimes man will take my phone, even my headphones if I don't hear.
I got my headphones in all the time, man. I can't.
I can't lie.
I can't hear.
Sometimes I don't do my headphones because if I'm busting a deuce, and the headphones drop on my head, I'm not picking up my headphones. I'm not picking them up. I'm not picking them up.
No, I probably did that.
Be in the toilet watching my game theory videos. I'm thinking, yeah. Man's got 2 hours in here. I'm not even I finished going toilet like 30 minutes ago.
2 hours doesn't matter.
No. Hear me. Most of the time, I spend like 15 minutes actually going toilet. But by the time you finish, you're into your first video. It's halfway, probably maybe a Sideman Sunday. You're watching it, you're into the video, and you're thinking, rah, man's not getting up. Man, comfy here. You know the toilet seats got warm just to match your body temperature. It's all comfy and that. You're laying back a little bit.
Then you said 2 hours.
Yeah,
bro. I can easily sit in the toilet for 2 hours just watching YouTube videos.
Oh, it's nice. You can easily sit there for 2 hours, but if you've been in there for over an hour and you're just watching YouTube videos and someone's talking to you on the toilet, bro, you're kind of holding up the queue. You're holding up the line. Like, why are you still in there, bro?
That's one thing. I understand it then if I've been taking long. But when I first touch base in the toilet, like I can't lie, I'm a heavy guy, When man goes up the stairs, man's going up the stairs for one reason. Because my room's not even upstairs. I'm going upstairs to use the toilet. Why don't you talk to man when I'm coming up the stairs? No, you wait till I sit down, pull down my trousers, pull down my boxers, take off my socks, maybe even take off my t-shirt, depending on how serious it's about to be. And then you decide to bust convo.
I am fighting demons in here.
I'm trying to expel Shaitan. I'm trying to expel Shaitan.
It's mad.
Oh my days, Ak. Actually, I got one more pet peeve myself. One more. It's people I don't know if this is gonna be a pet peeve or more something that's very specific that I get angry about that no one else will get angry about. But it's people who constantly make it out that you don't make time for them.
Oh gosh, let's not do that,
bro. Everyone be busy. I don't know why certain people are.
Don't do that.
I can't. I feel like that's a form of emotional blackmail. 100%.
I
feel like it definitely is.
If you see me out with someone else, that's because I've made time for that person. You don't know how long I have not seen a person before. You don't know what that person's going through. So like, actually,
exactly.
You saw that and took it personally. You saw that and was like, nah, you hate me, and everything else you say apart this, like after this point is a lie. It's crazy.
I do not like you that much. God damn.
No. Sometimes. Oh, you're taking the piss. No. Sometimes it's not even that. Sometimes, real talk. Like I am me when I was in uni. I used to make time for everyone. Like, fam, I was doing a whole degree and I was still finding ways to go out like 3-4 times a week. But it's one of those ones now, yeah. I work 5 days a week, bro. 9 to 5. Actually, 9 to 5 when I go in at 9 o'clock. More time I go in late anyways. Besides the point. Like, man's working a 9 to 5 job and you're getting mad at me when I finally make time to go see one of my friends. And you know the thing is, not even to say it's all, but it's mostly I get this issue with women. Because it's when I go out and you see me in a nice restaurant. Like, bearing in mind, you haven't spoken to me for 3 months. I've been messaging you. You've been giving me dead replies.
Thank you.
And then for you see me out with someone,
Bob
and
said
more time,
amen.
Bob said,
Man,
"Preach."
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Like honestly, I went out the other day. Yeah, I'm never gonna say who I went out with or what day or anything, but I went out the other day to a nice restaurant, bro. The next morning, I got a text message from someone that hasn't spoken to me in 2 months saying, "Oh, when can I come see you? I'm gonna come to your town and come see you." Da-da-da-da-da. But I'm like, hold it 1 second. You haven't checked in on me. I've been messaging you and you've been airing me so you could talk to your other people because they would keep you entertained.
God.
And now you're bored. You're looking for me for a level of interaction because you're bored. I'm so sorry. I'm upper echelon. I'm caviar.
Yeah, 100%, bro.
When my time is needed, I will make time. If you don't need my time is my time now. It's not your time. Just because you suddenly feel, oh yeah, I'm bored. I'm gonna hit up Khaled. Don't do that. Don't do
And
it like that.
I generally feel like people will see you having fun. And it's like, no, you can't have fun without me like this. And then we'll try and invite themselves to it.
Yes,
Bro, it's
yes,
that
right,
main
yes,
protagonist
yes.
syndrome,
Yes,
bro.
yes,
Like
yes.
the world revolves
Karaoke
around
that time.
them.
We
Why are
went
you so
karaoke
happy?
that time. Yeah, and then the amount of people that popped up saying, "Where was my invite?" Do you know half these people?
Bro. Oh, where's my
You don't know these people.
where's my invite? Why am I not coming? You're then throwing indirects on Instagram stories, on Snap stories, telling the whole world, oh yeah,
The
fake
truth is
friends,
madder than
fake
It's the
fiction.
thing.
what?
The
No,
truth is
honestly,
madder than fiction.
on Wallah, the truth is better than fiction, bro. Fam, you'll be talking bare on your Snap story saying fake friends. I don't get why people don't invite me to most. But fam, then you just have to go. Same principle applies. You don't invite me out. When was the last time you invited me out? And do you know what the ones is? It's when people go, oh, I invited you out the other day. When they go, oh, when they're out, you pop up to their story like, oh yeah, you look nice. Or yeah, that what place is that? And they'll be like, oh yeah, you should come along, brother. You've been out for 5 hours.
You know
It's 10
that?
o'clock
That's
at
not a
night.
proper, that's not a proper invite.
That's not an invite, dog. And then you get mad when I go out with people that actually
Yeah.
come along. Oh,
Bro,
like
that's the invite right there.
That's another pet peeve.
I don't want them to
That's
come.
taking the piss.
They probably won't come because it's so late. But oh yeah, come anyway. I really
Come
want
anyway,
you
yeah.
there. Stop the cat, bro. Come on now.
Yeah, I definitely
miss you so
thought of
much.
you.
In a
That's
way.
why I'm inviting you 2 hours into the motive. What the fuck?
I miss you so much. That's why I'm inviting you to come along to the party at 1 a.m. Even though it's gonna take me an hour and a half to get to said party. Like, bruv, you don't
Man,
care
ain't
about
dressed
man.
like, bro. Come on, you don't. Yeah.
I'm in my
100%.
boxes playing PlayStation, dog.
That's the thing, yeah. I wouldn't care if like I just didn't get invited in general. Yeah, that's cool. But when I do stuff, that's fun. Don't look at me like I owe you anything. Like I don't owe you anything. What do you mean?
Real, man.
I mean, people when it come to me as if I'm somehow done me wrong for not inviting you to see these random people that you do not know. Like this is a whole different group of
Bro,
people.
oh
You never
my
met.
gosh, that's the worst one.
You never met them before.
That's-
You would be
I literally-
uncomfortable.
Yeah,
I'm
I
not
literally have
trying
someone.
to play chaperone for you as
What?
well to make you feel less anxious about it. Like, there's no
Anxiety flaring. You're telling me, oh, can you come talk to me real quick? I'm like, fam, I'm here with my boys. Don't you have manners? I'm here having fun with my boys, and you're trying to say, oh yeah, I'm not really comfortable around the people. Then why would you come?
That's another thing, yeah,
Like
bro.
yourself.
How can you be having a motive and you have people that be like, oh yeah, I want to go, but my anxiety might flare up. I'm gonna need you to be with me the whole time. Like, who
Stay
has
home.
time for that?
Stay at home.
Why
Wallahi,
you
stay at
invite
home.
yourself?
Bro,
Wallahi,
Like,
stay at
I
home.
There's
Hey,
ways
Stay at
around
home.
it.
therapist,
There's ways
please
around it.
stay home.
If you have anxiety, then I understand that. There's ways around it. I would invite someone else that you know.
exactly,
That-
like, bro, it's one of those things where if you're gonna do that and you're like, oh yeah, you can bring a friend, it's like, oh no, I don't want to bring a friend. My people wouldn't be cool coming out with me to somewhere like this. And it's just like, okay, then don't come. Like,
Somewhere like
simple
this,
as
like a shooting range.
Yeah.
I mean, Jesus.
They
No,
make it a
honestly,
nuisance. They make it
Rashid
a
has a
nuisance.
point, fam. They'll say, my friends don't really like meeting new people. They don't really want to meet other friends in my other friendship circles. Okay, then. So then, but if you're gonna come to a move, I can't stick by your side. Like, fam, when I have my barbecues every year, I bring enough people that everyone has someone to talk to. Don't come now and expect me to sit with you the whole time. Because if I have a bad mood, I'm looking off the whole thing. If I have a bad mood, everyone's having a bad mood, bro.
Yeah, they do.
Everyone's going
Everyone's
home sad, bro. I'm making it hard for everyone. Everyone's going home
Everyone will
upset.
feel true pain, fam.
That's the thing.
You would know pain.
Shinder intensive.
When I did that little games night thing at my house, I made sure that either like no one was coming off like not knowing anyone. Like sure, it was like 2 groups of my friends meeting up, like kind of like just on the day. But one, I know both of these groups are quite social, and 2, even if you did have like anything to do with that, social settings that you just weren't really comfortable with, you knew other people there, so you could like almost cling to those people. You can talk to those people. It wouldn't be too bad. You know what I mean? If you're like angry at me for not inviting you to something, but you're going to be alone in the situation, the only person you know is me, and I don't want to play chaperone or bodyguard, then you can't be mad at me for that. There's no way around it. I don't.
For real.
Big facts.
That's definitely. What was my last pet peeve? There was one. After you've done something stupid or after you've like made a mistake, the people that will come by, or it's usually a parent. The people that will come by and be like, "Oh, you shouldn't have done that." I know I shouldn't have done that. I know that it didn't work out because Exhibit A, it didn't work out, and now you're here afterwards telling me I should have. Like, I hate people that state the obvious. And it's like, okay, let's try and fix it, rather than just sitting there telling me I've messed up.
Yeah,
the whole time.
they don't support. They just put your morale down.
Yeah, they kind of just jump.
Hey, fam, you fail a test or something like that, and then it'll be like, "Oh, you failed. Well, maybe if you revised more, you wouldn't have failed." Well, no shit.
No, you don't say like, bro. Please
What
come
the
on.
fuck?
But instead of actually, that's the thing. People, it's cool. You can say that, but people focus on that and stay on that point and not think of any way to go forward. Like, cool, you still have to move forward after that. Like, it doesn't make any sense to me for you to. Let's say, for example, I bet on Black at casino, and the whole time, I lose on Black the whole time afterwards for like an hour straight. Like, why did you bet on Black? No, let's try to make the money back, or let's try to do something else. Like, there's no good that can come from just telling me I shouldn't have done that because it's already happened. You know what I mean? Like, that's my last pet peeve. I feel like that type of stuff annoys me. I don't know if anyone else has any more, but those, I think I made a little list on my phone. Those were at the top of the list. I couldn't. I've got a little petty ones as well because of like putting more plates. And washing plates, but that's about it. Anyone got any more?
Nah, I'm good for now. I can talk for England otherwise.
Everyone has vented. It's been like 20 minutes of just talking, just ranting.
Big fact.
The other thing I wanted to talk about as well was the Jesse Nelson? It was the Jesse Nelson.
Yeah.
If anyone didn't know, if anyone who doesn't know, Jesse Nelson was a member of the Little Mix group.
Little Mix,
very popular like girl group from London, from Britain. I'm not saying Britain. From the UK, and she left. No one kind of knew why she left, but she left, and then now she's doing her like first solo song, and people are kind of noticing that she's kind of blackfishing because of the really dark time.
Nah, let's be honest. It's not even kinda. It's not even kinda.
Yeah.
She was looking darker than Nicki Minaj, bro. She was looking darker than Nicki Minaj.
She likes bad boys, bro. The whole song is about bad boys.
She likes the bad boys.
She likes the stereotypical
saying it a lot.
black male.
Yeah,
the gangbanger.
The braids as well. I don't understand how. I don't understand how director can look at that video and be like, "Yeah, this is okay. This is okay."
Bro, I just feel like he got his sum of money and he just said, "Fuck it."
He got his bread. That's what matters.
He doesn't care. How can she? I guess like the rest of them don't talk to her anymore, innit? Like, they all blocked her.
I heard there was like a little altercation between her and the former one. Like some guy was exposing it or something like that.
I didn't listen to him. He was.
Yeah, I just read it. I don't know what actually happened. I know something happened.
What? Wait, what are you talking about?
Like apparently one of them said the other one was a very bad person.
Basically, I think it's Wait, let me actually wait before I even speak. Literally hold that thought.
Let's go look up the names real quick.
He's gonna go.
No,
do some
not even
research.
look at that. Yeah, because you know the ones that I'm not even trying to say the wrong name and get finish out in this world. I think it's the one called Leanne.
Leanne,
Pinnock?
Leanne's the black one.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she basically was saying she was a horrible person or something like that. I'm pretty sure. And then I think it's Leanne put out like a podcast or a whole series or something about talking about the stuff she's experienced as a black woman in the industry, about all the stuff she couldn't do and the stuff that gets taken from her and used on white gal in the industry to boost their careers. While when she does it, it attracts their career because she's black. And it was basically saying, and for me, yeah. Jesse left Little Mix, saw Leanne do all of that stuff, said nothing. The next thing you know, your first song in your solo career is a song with a black female artist, probably the biggest female artist of the last 10, 20 years maybe. And then you're out here with your skin darker than hers. You're using traits that are normally associated with black people in a negative way to boost your career. I swear down, bro. If you guys watch that video, I'm seeing hench 6-foot black brothers in do-rags. She's a white gal from Essex, and you're talking about loving off man in do-rags. Your father don't know what a do-rag is. Your mum don't know what a do-rag is. I guarantee the only reason your sister or some crap will know what a do-rag is because they go on TikTok and it's a trend. Oh, guys, yeah, put your hair in a do-rag and it'll go all curly. Like, fam, I don't get it. These YT people are weird sometimes, especially in the industry. You literally will leave minorities in the dark, but then use the trends that bring us down to boost yourself. Like, in the nice way possible, it's like the hair, the skin tone, even the way she raps, the beat, and like everything about it. I'm sitting there thinking, wait, didn't you have like a whole friend who was talking about racism and stay silent? Now you're out here looking like one black woman.
Yeah, they just kind of use it to their advantage. That's the thing. Like, but do you think there's actually a way around that? Like, for example, do you feel like a white woman or an Asian woman, or let's just say a woman of any other ethnic, of any ethnic origin, can have braids and not have it not be racist? Because what did Nakia drag? Like, she had braids, then she did this whole post and this whole video about who did it. Accredited black people for actually making that hairstyle and like actually doing it on her, the black hairstyle as well. She gave her a shout out, like was saying that I'm respecting the culture, like doing all types of
Wait, are you talking about Nikita Dragon?
Yeah.
Oh no, her one was also about her. She actually just racist and says racist things.
Wait, let's be like this. Okay.
God, that took a left.
Expecting that.
I mean, like what she did in that particular instance. What she did in that particular instance, where she was like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna give credit to all the black people who have helped me do my hair. All the people that created these trends, all the people that created this hairstyle." Do you think someone could get away with doing it whilst appreciating the culture? That makes sense.
Yes, Adele.
Of course, yeah. Oh, well, yeah, 100% Adele.
There's appreciation. There's appreciation and appropriation. Like Adele's appreciation. Like we, in the nice way possible. Yeah, not even to be rude or anything, but we all know Adele gets down with black people. Like we all saw the stuff with like her and Skepta and all that thing there. Like we know Adele is what we would consider in the Western world a cultured white woman.
You know
it's
what's
one of those.
Funny?
Yeah, go on.
Every time she's pictured with people, she has parties. She always has parties. Like always. I'm not saying like, oh yeah, she's one of us. No, we shouldn't do that. We need to stop inviting people to the cookout. But she actively like that gets annoying. Like, some white guy is onto us like just right in the day. Suddenly invited to the cookout.
Oliver Jack, Oliver Ben, Oliver Toby, and them man there.
Too many Olivers, bro. I'm so tired. I just think yes, this Jessie girl's trying to be, but I don't think we should give too much energy to it because all it does is publicity.
Yeah, it just gives a she's getting bread out.
But the only thing is, I think the reason why people give energy towards it is because it happens all the time. And I think, like, did you know how, like, fam, even when you go back to how, like, people like Fergie, and all them things, they're back, like, they use traits that we would associate with the black culture, the black idea, the basic idea of being black within the industry, stuff that you associate with black artists, they would use themselves and they'll blow up. Like, even look at Justin Timberlake, bro. Was it Cry Me a River when he got when everyone thought he did the vocals. The whole black community thought that was his vocals, and then I think like a couple years ago, someone came out on TikTok and said, "Oh no, it wasn't Justin. This is the artist that actually did the vocals." And then it was a whole backlash about saying he rode the coattails in the black community off those
remember
vocals.
J-Lo and Ashanti, because Ashanti did some of the vocals for J-Lo's songs.
Yeah,
the same thing.
That's tough, man.
Honestly,
I get it. I get the frustration and I get the backlash. I get that. But I feel like if you give too much energy to some of the stuff where people are genuinely trying to look for a reaction, then some of the bigger issues get ignored. 100%. Some of the big black people are going missing left, right, and center.
Yeah,
like randomly.
So many children going.
Like even in North London, where I'm there a lot. Like places like Enfield.
Yeah.
White vans are just taking people. They don't even have to be children. Taking people. People going mad. People going missing. It's crazy. But that's not getting enough publicity. Rather, and then when you look at some of this stuff, like with the Jesse stuff, it's like, why is this getting airtime?
Yeah, that's,
you know what I mean?
That's what's wrong with this world, man. Just give attention to the most useless things, but there are airheads that are just gonna love it.
I get why people get annoyed because it's almost like forced in your face. But I just rather think I think it'd be better if we just focused on certain issues that are like more
real life.
I personally think, exactly.
Yeah,
more damaging to the community, like a whole life. Like I don't know. Personally, I feel like you can only donate to how many GoFundMe's and sign petitions for whatever as well. They only just came out with that thing that BT proposed about the 888 thing for women.
Oh yeah.
Oh, call that number. Yeah.
And it's like, well, if anyone doesn't know about it, it's like it's that BT proposed where it's like helpline for women feel unsafe or they feel like they need to call someone to say they're back home late from somewhere. Exactly, and they feel threatened in any way. They're only just coming out with that now. That's been a problem for years. You know what I mean? So I feel like if we focus more on a lot of these, things, then.
But I was gonna say on that one. Also, the thing is, it's also what the masses want, and in especially within the UK. Like I don't know about other countries. Like I can say this: within the UK, the black population is small. It's not compared to America. The black population is small. We do not have the weight that we think we do. It's more in our country. The weight of power is done by socio-economic class rather than race. Like in America, it's done more on race than class. Like if a black person in America goes through something, they're all got their back. In this country, if a black person goes through something, it's more people within the seat, what we would call the scene, their bracket. Like if something happened to a black guy in the ends, everyone within that ends is gonna back it no matter skin tone.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
I think it's in this country, it's more to do with socio-economic bracket than anything. And also I think with things like the 888 number thing, I think it's also things that make people look good in the nicest way possible. Helping black people don't make you look good. Like helping out, like in the industry, supporting black artists in the nicest way possible don't work. Like
or gesture politics. Like, or if you're doing something that makes you look like you're trying to solve a problem, even if you're not, it looks good for people. That's all businesses kind of care about. Like
literally.
as sad as it sounds, in a lot of cases. Like when it was when we look at when it was the whole George Floyd controversy in the middle of lockdown and stuff, a lot of these companies are coming out with Black Lives Matter stuff. That's been a thing for time. It's been around for ages. The only company I can actually say, or one of the only companies that I can actually say were on job when it came to like promoting Black Lives Matter or black issues and equality and and even donating to a lot of these funds that you see online. Ben and Jerry's, they've been on smoke. They have been on smoke. They had a flavor called police brutality.
No way.
They've been tweeting about it for ages, and
you gotta respect
we only started noticing when it actually came to the whole George Floyd controversy. So I think a lot of these companies and a lot of these places, it's just gesture politics. If it looks good, then cool. But like, I don't know. Like you said, it is a hierarchy of just people who generally don't do anything about the topic unless it gets to a certain point and they want to look good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But even all that stuff is just I don't know. I feel like it's not gonna ruin my day. At the end of the day, like as much as I hate it and it's cringe, and even seeing people with like braids or like dreads and stuff, but it's I don't know. I don't know. It just it doesn't it irks me, but it's like it's not gonna
Yeah, as long as it's
stop
not
me from my
affecting
day.
you. Yeah.
Exactly.
It's
Not gonna stop me from my day.
not making me money. If it's not hurting me, why should I care?
Yeah, exactly. I'm not gonna start a petition on it at any point. It's like, it is what it is.
Get her out.
Exactly.
Beat her up.
Oh,
Pitchforks
fuck.
outside the house. Like no one's. I don't know. I don't think anyone. And this type of stuff happens a lot. In it. There's a lot of places and a lot of people who do stuff. Like, look at Gucci. Look at H&M. Like they do stuff like that on purpose for the outrage. You know what I mean? Like a lot of these.
They want the attention.
Yeah.
Because some people just love the attention.
Yeah, but bro, any attention is good attention, innit? Because
For
either way,
business,
they'll notice you, innit? Yeah, just get relevant.
There's no such thing as like bad publicity.
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah.
Especially if you're already well-established company. You know what I mean?
100%, bro. Like they do so much controversial stuff to stay relevant, and it works. People fall for it because they're
look at Balenciaga. They're selling old PE shoes. People are outraged, but then there's people going, "Wow, this looks amazing."
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Oh, speaking of Balenciaga, did you man see the sagging trousers thing that they saw?
Oh my gosh, man!
Sagging trousers. Oh yeah.
It's ridiculous. Those guys are getting away with murder right now.
They don't care. They actually do not care.
The stuff they are selling are ridiculous.
Yeah, they don't care. Like the fact that it's like the plaid trousers as well. Like there's the proper like.
It's got a proper boxer thing. Boxers attached to it, bro.
Honestly, I'd love to be a designer in Balenciaga, man. You
can just make gentrifying hood apparel. This is crazy.
No, bro. 100%.
Just I can't.
At first, I thought it was a waistband, and I looked closer. It's like, wait a minute, is that supposed to be underwear? Like, bro,
yeah, it's actually attached to the trousers.
Oh my
god! And the thing is, the first thing that comes to mind is who's going to wear this? You know what? A rich old man, white old man is like, oh yeah, I'm hip. I can fit the trend. You know, like
I'm young, I'm hip.
Who they make this stuff for, bro?
Yeah, they're the only people that can actually afford it. Reality.
Honestly.
Yeah.
That's another pet peeve of mine as well. If you cannot afford something, like in terms of designer stuff,
do not afford it.
Don't get it. Don't.
Yeah.
Just don't. Or get to a point. Get to a point where you feel like you can get it, because the amount of people I see, and it doesn't bother me. It's not like I wouldn't say it's a pet peeve.
It just feel bad for them. You just end up feeling bad.
Like people max out credit cards, and like I've seen it happen as well. People max out credit cards, people spend savings on like a Gucci belt or something, and they'll put it with things that don't even make sense. Or a Gucci belt with a tracksuit, which makes no sense whatsoever.
Bro,
and they still sagging.
Anything, bro. They just want people to know they have it. Like, bro, please.
Yeah, bro, the worst ones when you got like a certain type of boxes and these men are doing everything. So you can see it, like they'll be acting like they're sweating, putting the top up. Like,
bro, you know when they're sagging and you can see their lower thigh because their pants are that low.
My bro.
Yeah.
Who are you trying to impress?
They put a belt on just to make sure it stays there. Like, what is going through your mind right now?
Fuck's sake, bro.
You're putting a belt on to sag. You deep in it?
Weird, man.
Do you know deep your logic? Do you know deep your mistake? Fucking hell.
I think that's all the topics I actually had today. Other than that, how's everyone doing? That's about it. How's everyone doing?
Good. Wait, you have nothing else you want to talk about today?
I think there was something else, but I definitely can't.
I've got something we can talk about to conclude.
I don't like the way you said that.
Wow.
Because you said that with a grin on your face.
Sounds a little bit worrying. Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
I actually had a topic. I don't know. I'm just in a good mood. I'm not allowed to be in a good mood.
Okay, I'm
Of
sorry.
course
Yes,
you are, sir.
Alright,
Of course
cool.
you are.
Yeah, just to conclude, I'd probably argue like to say that like it's a random one. It's a random one, but I
Okay.
feel I've always been meaning to ask this. Do you not believe you are attractive because of your looks, or you're attractive because of what people they can achieve by being with you?
Oh, please.
Ouch.
Wait, what? Wait, ask the question again, because I have the app.
No, I mean
confusing.
in the sense that when people you talk to women and stuff like that, and they say,
Yeah.
"Yeah, I'm attracted to you." Do you believe they're attracted to you purely based on like the majority of the reason they're attracted to you is because of your looks, or they're attracted to you because let's say for example, you're a guy with a full-time job, and by being with a guy with a full-time job, there's a chance they'll be able to move out, have a family. Like that, they're
That's
either they're
lifestyle.
more attracted to the
lifestyle,
idea of
yeah.
what you could be with them, or your actual looks, if that makes sense. Because for me, you know what my answer is gonna be. Shit, I'm ugly. So
Bruh. You ain't gonna say that, bro.
no, on a G thing, like my whole ideology is I don't believe I'm good looking. So when girls are like to
You're
me,
getting called beautiful at the last graduation party.
hey,
I'm just
saying. I've heard amazing compliments. That's one thing.
hey, let's not bring up compliments now because we all know who gets the best compliments because we've seen proof of it. Regardless of that fact, it's one of those like.
Take a couple hours if you're going there.
No, honestly, fam, it's one of those ones. Whenever people are like, "Oh yeah, I'm attracted to you," or "I think you're nice," or da. I'm thinking, do you think I'm nice because you actually think I'm attractive, or do you think I'm nice because you saw me working in the office every day that I posted on Snap this week and you know I make money? Like, I always got to question it because especially growing up with someone like man's overweight, bro. Like I growing up in times where people my size didn't get women, like high school, college time. I used to get bullied and them things there for my weight and that. So it's one of those ones where I've always, whenever people are like, yeah, I'm attracted to you and da. I've always thought, is it my money you want? Is it the lifestyle? Like, what is it that you
feel
want?
like most of the people I talk to, or I have spoken to in the past, have that one. So at that point, you can't really even like. I guess they won't want to spend the money. At that point, I feel like initially, I would say, I mean, a lot of people won't talk to you unless you look a certain type of way.
I know 100%.
I'd say after that point, it's kind of I think it's neither looks or like what you can offer. It's just the way you actually make them feel. At the end of the day, like, you looks can only bring you so far.
I guess a lot is in how you speak, also.
Exactly, it's how you make that person feel.
Like how you approach yourself, like how you do stuff.
Mm.
Because a lot of times, some people are like very good looking, and then you go speaking to them, they haven't got a clue how to like manage a conversation. They'll just be chatting.
There's no personality at all.
Rubbish. Like, you know what the worst ones? The worst ones for me are you're just trying to have a like talk, and it's all about social media or this and that. Social media. Like they get everything they know on social media. They just don't have their own opinions on anything.
You ever met someone who has the personality of like a social media? Like they got this personality from Twitter.
Literally, that's literally.
Yeah. Like all the stereotypes so like inside one person. I'm just like
I hate when people like it's become a thing for me to hate when people go, it's the blank for me. Like I understand when people do it ironically, cool. People do not do it ironically. That's how they see.
Some people are running on memes. That's all they run on.
That's like, the whole
relax.
You're
just trying to speak. Oh gosh.
I can't deal with people who get that. I can understand certain aspects. I can understand references to stuff. Maybe references. But you can't get your whole personality from social media. Like, it has to be some sort of like sub.
Yeah, no, therefore.
There's a time and a place. There's a time and a place for each thing, and sometimes people just don't know how to act on.
Yeah. To answer your question, I think looks can only get you a certain. Maybe initially looks can only get a certain way. So it's certain along a certain point, I feel like it's how you make that person feel. So more or less your personality.
But I don't believe that's fully true because we have all seen some I'm not even gonna say names, but we've all seen women around us be with guys who treat them like shit.
Your question was us.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
So with us, I would say personality wise, a lot of the time. With them, I have no idea.
said it's a
I
lost
have
cause.
no idea. I don't know
It's a
what.
lost
I think,
cause.
yeah, I think from a girl's perspective, it's a whole like different ballpark. I don't know.
Yeah,
The
because
way we approach things could be completely different from the way they approach.
Because when I approach things, it's different. Like when I feel people approach me, I generally feel they approach me because of a certain way I live my life. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like I definitely don't believe that. Regardless of what anyone has to say to me, I will tell people this to the end of the day. Like it's not even me trying to fish for compliments or fish for sympathy or anything. Like I generally believe when people talk to me and they say, "Yeah, I'm attracted to you," it's generally because they're attracted to the idea of me rather than my looks or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
How do you know that's not insecurity talking? Because
it most likely is. I never said it wasn't, but I said it's what I believe.
That's the thing, we need to be able to, like,
what I
separate.
believe, bro. I never said it wasn't insecurity. Where you get that from?
We need to be able to separate that, though. If you actually think about it from a logical standpoint, like you would say that you would not. If I said the same thing to you, you'd be like, "No, sure, it doesn't make any sense." Because at the same time, a lot of the things that you feel like you can offer people, like this, to be completely blunt, none of us are rich in any way. Like we're not affluent in any way.
Amen.
I mean, I can afford a steak and lobster every now and then.
Yeah, cool. So can most people.
Yeah.
Unless you're unemployed, and do you talk to unemployed people?
I can't lie. We're uni students. We just were uni students. Most of the girls I was talking to are pretty much unemployed.
The point is, most of the people that you're talking to have money for themselves. Like I don't think anyone's going to be kind of mooching off you for money, if that makes sense. So at the same time, you must be offering
that's a straight
something.
red flag.
No, not even just money. I don't even think it's just money. Like I don't know how to explain it. I don't think it's just money. I think it's just lifestyle. Like in a nice way possible. Yeah, us man live pretty good lives. Like we have loads of friends. We go on loads of motives. Like you said, we're not rich, but bro, we go on at least one motive a week, either as a group or as
friendship
as an individual.
We're
rich in love. We're rich in love.
Love and prosperity. Come on, guys.
Alhamdulillah. But no, honestly, fam, it's like I feel people are attracted to lifestyle, not in the sense of like money, like how Americans be, oh, she only wants me because I drive a Rolls Royce. Like I mean, in the sense of that,
your American accent.
You allow me, but it's like it's one of those ones that it's like we are rich. Like, the lifestyle we live is like very attractive to most people. Like, and that's way possible. We make friends very easily. We get not even romantic partners, but us man find it that if we wanted to, we could all be cuffed by now. Because the way we talk to people and the way we make people feel, we all know ourselves and we know each other. We've seen it live. The chances are, if us man all wanted to be cuffed, we would be and could be.
Oh, cool. You got it more than that, dude.
But it's just like I don't know when I'm talking.
He said that.
We're trying to have serious discussion about it. But honestly, it's just one of the ones where it's like I sit there sometimes when I'm talking to when I'm starting to talk to someone, I'm just thinking, what do you see in me? Like, is it like I know it's not my look, so it's like obviously once again insecurity. It's probably insecurities, but it's one of those like in my head I probably sit there thinking, right, this person probably wants to talk to man because like I go out all the time, I have loads of friends, I'll probably be easy to talk to, and as such they'll probably meet loads more people.
If you think about it like that, in the same vein, those are all positive attributes of yourself. Like if you're easy to talk to, that's just a personality attribute that people are attracted to. It's not necessarily something that people are going to look at you and say, I can use that for my benefit. You know what I mean? I think there's two ways of looking at it. There's one way of saying,
that's true. That's
that
true.
person's gonna, I can use that. I can use that to my advantage. Or
I can go up the social ladder.
Oh, that's a bit like
literally, I can use that to find more friends. Or you can look at it in the fact that you're very easy to talk to. You're fun. Someone I feel like I can have a good time with. You know what I mean? It's not necessarily always have. You don't always have like nefarious intentions with that stuff. I think it's good to kind of just look at yourself and be like, I'm actually a cool guy. You know what I mean? I can see why people would want to hang out with you. So it's not always something that's like suspicious. And most of the time, I feel like a lot of us were like, a lot of us either saw it or were bullied when it comes to secondary. Like it was not it was very normal for people to
Damn.
get onto each other in secondary, and that's just how life was. But most of the things that people got onto each other about in secondary, no one cares about anymore. Most of the popular people in secondary peaked in secondary, and now.
Oh my god,
they fell off.
you see them now.
I can't
and you're
lie.
like, wow.
On that point, I can't lie. A lot of you are butters, bruv. The way you man was, the way some of you. No, I'm so sorry. The way some people was moving high school because they got the little attention from horny prepubescent teens. They're like, oh my god, I'm the baddest. All the boys in school want me now. Look at you. Yeah. Look, let me get into the mic and listen
You
to me.
are
Yeah.
pregnant.
You sound bitter.
Okay. Listen. Because high school was trauma for that was trauma for me, bro. Man had to it took a choke slam of a youth in high school to stop getting bullied. Listen, to all them people in high school made me feel like shit. How's your life now? Just a quick voiceover. I said a mad thing. It's been cut out. Enjoy the rest of the podcast.
Okay.
What the
We're
baby
cutting
daddies,
that.
the baby fathers.
Honestly, no. Jokes aside. Like, honestly, I wish nothing but the best for everyone. Like, I'm taking the piss, but honestly, it's one of those ones where it's like, like Glenn was saying, like, high school was nuts, bro. Like, high school for me was for the first 2 years of high school was just warring with people, bro.
Yeah.
Bare bullying, bare get fat jokes, being Jamaican, weed jokes, ganja farmer thing. Like, especially all my friends in high school were African, bro. Like, I was the only person in my friendship group who was Jamaican. So hearing the jokes about, oh yeah, you Jamaicans are weed farmers, oh god, Jesus Christ.
Oh.
But they're all smoking now, are they not?
That's the thing. Most of the things that they're talking about, no one cares about it. That's why it comes as such a surprise to us when people are like into us for us.
I'd say
Yeah. You're
That's
right.
where it comes from. That's where those that insecurity comes from. It's like, okay, you
I
actually
would say
and
I'd say secondary. Secondary was like, I'd say it's a time, especially for me, when I'd say I wasn't very sociable, but I was just someone that would be in the background. But then, I'd say it helped me learn how to like approach people and talk to people, because you literally just learn and adapt to every situation because you don't have a specific group. You know what I'm saying? Some people that had
Bear
like a
Grylls.
specific group.
Adapt to survive. Bear Grylls.
Come
Go
on.
on.
yeah,
But
exactly.
sometimes it's just like some people literally would be in one group, and that one group would have like a certain type of banter, and they'll just go along with it throughout the whole high school time, and then they'll get out of high school and they don't know how to act.
Yeah.
Those people aren't around.
The people that were like kind of thrived off thrive socially in high school just didn't know what to do when they were out. You know what I mean? So I think I feel like there was a lot of character building. A lot of people say, "Oh, bullying's character." Doesn't make it okay, but it's kind of true when it gets. When
I'd say uni's a whole different ballpark, honestly. Like,
definitely.
It's so weird that it's like that different. Like sixth form was a whole different ballpark. Because I went to a different sixth form then I did my secondary, innit? But even if you didn't, like, I feel like sixth form just as a whole, people have kind of matured a lot more. Maybe not all the way, but I mean, like, it's definitely a very different scene than secondary.
Yeah, I felt like I could be myself more, like later stages of life than like early stages. I suppressed most of it because I was like, well, if I say this, it's gonna be a bit mad, or if I say that, then I just learned like people that just don't like what you're saying, you just don't need them around, honestly, because it's just
you start meeting people more along your way.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like if you don't like it, you just that's cool. That's it.
Speak to them. Yeah,
that's okay.
Main thing I'd say in life is just don't try to force it. That's one of the worst things in the world when you just
Big
try
facts.
to force things.
Big facts.
Relationship, friendship, whatever it is, just force it just makes it so bad.
Yeah, Mobs just got a point. People, whatever's supposed to be will be. If someone wants to be in your life, they'll be in your life. I listen to the man. I know who are listening to this right now. Who are talking to that girl? Yeah, who's giving you dead replies. She only replies to you at 2 o'clock in the morning when her MC has gone to sleep. Bro, you deserve better than that, dog. There's a gal out there in your DMs, probably you're the best friend, the socially awkward girl that always, when you're at uni, is always like, oh, did you eat yesterday? Go for that girl, bro. That's the one that make you happy. Go for them people. Go for the people that want to be in your life, that actually try to be in your life.
Honestly.
But look after yourself, people, man. Make sure everyone's good. Obviously. Yeah.
No, I think that's actually a good place to end it. We're definitely cutting out that. Sorry, we have to. Other than that, yes, joining us. Shut up.
Nothing gets cut.
No, we have to, bro. What do you mean? Trying to cancel you. But yeah, cool. Hope everyone enjoyed. You guys, peace.